Okay, so hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make this sort of handy mask leash that, will become the hot accessory of the season because we're all supposed to be wearing one of these.
I think you better start again. When you said sort of handy, I was like, I think it's really handy. Try again.
Okay.
That's like super blooper.
Okay, so hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make the hot accessory of the season, this handy mask leash here. So you can clip it to your clothes. And if you clip it vertically like this, with the pinch part facing up and down, when you take your mask off, you can just hang it on the clip portion. Otherwise, you can, it's meant to be like just so you don't lose your mask. I guess you can put it on the table like that and it won't get lost. I don't know mask etiquette these days, so I'm not sure exactly what we're doing here. But yeah, it's an accessory for your mask. That we're all supposed to be wearing now for the greater good. Okay, so you can put both loops on there like that and it won't hang down so far. Okay, there you go. And if it happens to fall off the clip, it's still held in place with the leash. That way it doesn't fall on the ground like mine has multiple times. Okay, so to make this leash, it's very simple. It's just straight stringing and crimping. And my supplies are over here, so we're gonna go over and switch cameras to the beading mode and I'll get started. Okay, so we're gonna be starting with about 1 foot of 0.014 diameter soft touch beading cable. And I'm going to start by stringing on my crimp on one end like this. And then we're going to string on our wire protector. So this is our wire pants. It's like a little horseshoe that the beading cable goes through. And then we're going to string through the loop. There's a hole on the alligator clip. So we're going to go through there to connect it. Let me see. Here we go. And then I'm going to put the end of my beading cable back through my crimp. Okay, and then we can squeeze the little legs of the pants a little bit closer together before we crimp. This, and then we're going to squeeze the crimp. Like that. So now my beading cable is attached to my alligator clip. Like so. Then we're just going to string our beads on. We're going to string anywhere from 8 to 10 inches of beads. So I'll just do some sort of fun pattern here. Okay, so I'm starting to string my pattern here. And you can do a variety of things when you have like different shapes and sizes of beads. So the pattern I'm doing here is I'm keeping my large beads together in like sections, and then I have the small beads together to space them out. So it's an alternating of large bead sections with small bead ones. And then if you want to break it up and make it a little more homogeneous, you can mix in the medium-sized beads among the large beads next to the small beads to get like a tapered look. So you can mix all of these different shapes and sizes together in various combinations. So it doesn't have to be the same ABC pattern over and over, although it can be if you want. Some people like regularity like that, but I like variety. And I don't mind a pattern that changes a lot along the way. So I'm going to just do this. And I really like to pretty evenly space out, you know, like the lights and the darks. Kind of like not using all the darks in one place, but kind of spreading them out throughout the piece. And the nice thing about straight stringing it is it's very easy to take the beads off and put new ones on if you want to change your pattern as you go. So these are just a variety of seed beads, but you can use Swarovski crystals if you want to add a little extra sparkle. You can also use some glass beads like flowers or leaves or stars to give yourself a really fancy mask leash. Okay, so far I have about 6 inches. I'm going to go a couple more inches and then I will finish off my project. Okay. Oh, okay, if you want to map out your pattern of beads before you actually start stringing or before you attach it to the alligator clip like this, you can always pre-string your beads on your beading cable and just have a bead stopper at the end to keep the beads from falling off. So if you wanted to do a centered design with this, what you could do is you could start from the middle and say I wanted all of these little cubes here to be in the middle of the leash. Then I would go like this, and then I would start building out from one end till it's about half the length that you want, and then you move the stopper to this end once you have all your beads on this side, and then you mirror from the middle out to do this end, and then you can have your 8 inches or 8 to 10 inches of beads, and then you're ready to attach your piece to your findings. Okay, that's almost done with this. I think 5, as long as you have a variety of shapes and sizes, I think that 5 beads is good to start with. I mean, you can have just like 2 and just do an alternating AB pattern. I wouldn't keep them all really small like this unless you're into very skinny and minimalist looks. But so if you want it to be a little more fun and have more texture, definitely the more number of beads you have and the bigger variety, it's more interesting, you know, and maybe a little more aesthetically pleasing. But you can make something very simple, even if you just had one kind of bead and you made just a string. That's kind of cute by itself too, especially if it's your favorite color and it makes you happy to look at, because that is something we all need right now. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm going to do this. Well, stringing up 8 inches of beads in a random pattern is a little bit hard when I don't have anything planned. There's no plan here. That's all right. Okay. So I have my leash here. Let me see how many inches of beads I have so far. It's about 8.5. That's cool. I'm gonna roll with that. Anywhere from 8 to 10. So to finish this off, we're going to string on our crimp bead like so. Then we're going to put our wire protector or the wire pants on. Then I'm going to put my lobster. This is a 15mm lobster, and the nice thing about it is the jaw is big enough so that it can go on all different sizes of elastic. Okay. Maybe not the biggest out there, but definitely a wide variety of elastic you can choose from. Okay, I'm going to press the 2 legs together, go back through my crimp, and back through a couple of beads while we're at it. And I'm going to hold the wire protector legs shut and pinch my clasp at the same time, and then pull the slack out of the piece like this. You gotta make sure it still kind of curves pretty easily, but there's no gaps. You don't want any gaps right now when it's curved like this. Okay, and once I have all the slack pulled out without it being too tight, I'm gonna get my chain nose plier and squish my crimp. Only the crimp, you don't want to squish the pants legs. And then we can trim away our excess wire. And there you go. We're done. So that's it for my fast and easy mask leash. Here we go. So, and we can just have 2 of these, and then we're gonna clip it to our shirt and put one on each side, and then it's almost like an eyeglass holder. See? Okay.
That's funny.
There we go. So we have a leash on each side. And then when you take it off, then it won't fall down so far. Not So we hope you'll try this at home. It is the hot accessory of the season, our mask leash. So have fun with the project. Live love free.
Aloha! Woohoo! Chee-hoo!
Yeah, I know.